So good, so good, so good. Red Sox finish off a great week by running wild on the bases against the Yankees at Fenway Sunday night. Orioles 4 more home runs in the finale against the Philadelphia Phillies on Father's Day, and it looks like Mookie Betts is going to miss significant time for the LA Dodgers. Steve Lennox, Lennox on Baseball live stream podcast. We are recapping day number 81 and Father's Day from Sunday right here on the Lennox on Baseball live stream. Before we do that, we get into that's baseball. 16 cards from a 2022 Topps card set. We are on to card number 6. I'm going to say this is an above or below average pack so far. J. Happ, J.P. Crawford, Elias Diaz, catcher for the Rockies. Card number 7, face down right here on the desk. No one's touched them. They haven't been knocked over or anything like that. So the real reveal with card number 7. And I haven't seen one of these since I was a kid. Basically a team card, Detroit Tigers. All right, that's going back to my past. It looks like Miguel Cabrera is in there on the picture. Yeah, there you go. Team card, Detroit Tigers. Haven't seen one of those in a real long time. Topps used to have the basically that giveaway that they would have on occasion in Major League ballparks with the team photo, everyone lined up, 3, 4, 5 rows, guys sitting, bat boys sitting on the ground in the front row. So there you go. That's baseball for this day as we recap again day number 81 of the Major League Baseball regular season. Let's get into it. Great week for the Red Sox. Finish off their homestand 4-2 against the Phillies and Yankees by beating the Yankees in the finale Sunday night. 9-3 the final. Red Sox 9 stolen bases in the victory. David Hamilton 2 hits, 4 stolen bases, 3 runs scored. Jaron Duran 2 base hits, 2 stolen bases, a run scored. Cedar Rafaela 3 hits, 2 RBIs. Red Sox have scored 8 or more runs 6 times so far this month in June. Sox lost the opener of each series against the Phillies, and Yankees came back and won the final 2 games of each of the series. Cutter Crawford gave up 3 earned runs over 6 innings on Sunday night. We call that a quality start. He picked up the win, his first since early May. The team had been 0-7 in his previous 7 outings, and Crawford was 0-5 in those 7 starts. Zach Kelly entered with the bases loaded, nobody out in the 7th inning, got the job done. 2 strikeouts, a line out, inning over. Yanks leave them loaded. Red Sox now 2 games over 500 for the first time since May 22nd when they were 26-24 after beating the Tampa Bay Rays. Now the Yankees, off day on Monday, open up a series at home against the Orioles on Tuesday. Orioles did take 3 of 4 from the Yankees in their first series of the season at Camden Yards, late April, early May. Yankees with the lead in the AL East, but the Orioles don't seem to want to go anywhere. It's going to be an interesting series. It's going to be very hot over the next couple of days in the Northeast, so we'll see how that plays out between the Orioles and the Yankees. Speaking of baseball's top home run hitting team, Orioles 4 more home runs Sunday. Beat the Phillies 8-3, take 2 of 3 in the series in Charm City. Gunnar Henderson led off the game with a home run against Zach Wheeler. Wheeler gave up all 4 home runs, 8-4 the final at Camden Yards. Colton Cowser, home run with a man on in the 2nd. Adley Rutschman, solo shot in the 3rd. Jordan Westberg homered with 2 on in the 5th inning, and that put the Orioles up 8-2 at the time. Wheeler gave up all 8 runs. All 8 runs were earned. He went 4 1/3 innings. Corbin Burns picked up the victory. He's now 8-2 on the season for the Orioles. Burns gave up 2 earned runs over and struck out 7 over 6 innings. Alec Bohm, 3 hits, 2 RBIs. Again, the Orioles-Yankees open up a series in the Bronx on Tuesday night. The Phillies are now home for their next 6 games. Tyler Glasnow, Daniel Hudson, Evan Phillips combining on a 3-hit shutout win over the Royals on Father's Day. Dodgers won the finale 3-0. Take 2 out of 3 in the series after losing the opener Friday night to Kansas City. Glasnow went the first 7, gave up all 3 hits to Kansas City. Glasnow walked 1, struck out 9, now 7-5 with the win. Hudson struck out 2 and working a scoreless 8th inning, and then Phillips got the job done in the 9th inning as well. And the shutout complete by the 3 pitchers, Glasnow, Hudson, and Phillips. And Phillips' 10th save on the season. Dodgers 3 solo home runs, 2 from Shohei Ohtani and 1 from Freddie Freeman. Mookie Betts hit by a pitch in the 7th inning, fracture in his left hand. Reports indicate right now, at least, that surgery is not going to be needed. We'll see how that plays out. Dave Roberts says it's a big blow. Dodgers losing Mookie Betts and Yoshinobu Yamamoto to the injured list over the weekend. Brady Singer gave up all 3 home runs, now 4-4 with the loss for the Royals. But that lineup for the Dodgers, I've said it before, it's top heavy. Now it's top heavy 1 through 4, 1 through 5, 1 through 6. But you're losing your leadoff hitter, you're losing a middle infielder, and you've got to replace that now in the month of June for the Dodgers. So now they're dealing with some injuries. They've got to fill the spot in the rotation for Yamamoto, and now they've got to fill a spot with Mookie Betts. And there's a possibility with Betts moving off shortstop at some point in time. But that's what you've got to replace right now. That's huge for the Dodgers. We'll keep track of what they do with Betts out of the lineup. No timetable, but if there's no surgery, perhaps it heals. But I think you're still looking minimum 6 weeks. I'm no doctor. I don't play one on TV. I don't play one on the internet. But it's going to be a stay on the IL for Mookie Betts. Mariners able to finish off their home series sweep against the Rangers on Sunday, win the finale 5-0. There is a sneeze coming here. We'll see if I can hold it off. Logan Gilbert, terrific in making the start for the Mariners on Sunday. Gave up just 2 hits over 8 scoreless. Gilbert walked no one, struck out 9, now 4-4 with the win. He's better than his 4-4 record. Absolutely. He's been solid throughout the course of the season. Pitched to certainly his potential on Sunday. Tyler Locklear, second home run. Mariners have won 7 of 8, 12 over 500 for the first time this season. Mariners have won 9 straight home series, and attendance in Seattle on Sunday. Play winning baseball. They're going to come out, and that's one ballpark I absolutely want to visit at some point soon. 45,584 in Seattle, watching the Mariners go to 12 games over 500 with the victory on Sunday. Rays and Braves closing out their series in Atlanta on Sunday. Austin Riley tied the game at 6 with a 2-run home run in the bottom of the 8th inning for Atlanta. Jose Siri came right back, top of the 9th inning for the Rays, 2-run home run. Rays hold on for the 8-6 victory, salvage the final game of the series, and avoid being swept. Ben Rordvedt broke a 2-2 tie. Rordvedt grand slam in the 4th, his first at the big league level. Riley did homer in all 3 games, had 8 runs batted in the series for Atlanta. Pete Fairbanks gave up a leadoff hitter reached with a walk, rather, in the 9th inning. Fairbanks retired the next 3 hitters, picked up the save, his 10th on the year. Guardians wrapped up their series in Toronto against the Blue Jays Sunday. Dalton Varsho able to highlight the Blue Jays' 5-run 5th inning with a grand slam. Jays held on for a 7-6 victory. Take 2 of 3 from the series against the top team in the American League Central. Vlad Guerrero Jr., 3 hits. Stephen Kwan had a 4-hit day in the loss for the Guardians. Daniel Schneemann, 3 for 4, 2-run home run, 3 runs scored for the Guardians. Schneemann, home run against Jose Barrios in the 6th inning, his first in the big leagues. The Jays now 7-4 over their last 11 games. Have flirted with 500, haven't gotten there. Open up a series against the Red Sox in Toronto, first of 3 Monday night. In Milwaukee on Sunday, Willie Adames put the Brewers in front 4-3 in the 6th inning. Adames 3-run home run. Brew Crew able to hold on, beat the Reds 5-4. Brewers take 2 out of 3 in the series. The game ended with Blake Perkins throwing out Stuart Fairchild, who represented the tying run. Fairchild cut down at the plate in the 9th inning. Final out of the game, William Contreras took the throw from the center fielder. Perkins held on after the collision, and the Brewers hold on for that victory as well. Ellie De La Cruz, a triple home run, 3 runs scored in the loss. Colin Ray, the win, and he is now, that's his 6th win on the season. Pete Alonso, 3-run home run in the 1st inning, knocked in 2 more runs with a single in the 8th inning. Mets pull off the series sweep at home against the Padres on Sunday, win the finale 11-6 at Citi Field. Tyler McGill, 2-3 with the win. McGill, 2 earned runs allowed on 5 hits over 5 innings. Francisco Lindor, home run in the 1st inning as well. Luis Torrens, a home run for the Mets. Dylan Cease, now 6-6 with the loss. Padres starter allowing 7 earned runs over 3 2/3 innings. Both teams scoring 4 runs in the 8th inning. Mets have now won 5 in a row and 9 of 11. They are 11-4, over their last 15 games. Padres have now lost 7 straight road series, and the Mets again take the finale, win the series 3-0. Giants, 16 hits, 8 extra base hits, beat the Angels 13-6 on Sunday afternoon with the win. Giants avoid being swept at home. Jorge Soler, 3-run home run, and the Giants 9-run 4th inning He also had a run-scoring double in the 8th inning. Brett Wisely, 2 hits, 3 RBIs in the leadoff spot. Giants used 8 pitchers in the victory on Sunday. Cardinals won the rubber game of their 3-game series at Wrigley Field, beat the Cubs 2-1 on Sunday. Cardinals have now won 4 of the first 5 meetings of the season with the Cubs. Pedro Pajes, 2-run home run in the second off starter and losing pitcher Jameson Taillon. Miles Mikolas gave up a run on 4 hits over 6 1/3 innings. He picks up the victory and is now 5-6 on the season. Mikolas striking out 5, walked no one. Ryan Helsley walked 2 in the 9th inning, able to strand those 2 base runners, and he picked up the save, his 24th on the year. 2 teams combining for just 12 runs over the 3 games at Wrigley Field. Christian Walker, 3 hits, 3 for 5 day, double home run, 3 RBIs. Diamondbacks beat the White Sox 12-5, take the series 2-1. Jake McCarthy also 3 RBIs in the win for Arizona. Jordan Montgomery gave up just an unearned run, had a throwing error that resulted in that unearned run. Montgomery going 5 innings, credited with the win, now 5-4. Andrew Vaughn, 3 hits, 3 RBIs for the White Sox. And the White Sox now 7-31 on the road this season. Ronel Blanco did exit after 7 no-hit innings against the Tigers Sunday. Astros beat the Tigers 4-1. Blanco walked 3, struck out 8, left after 94 pitches. We can't be surprised anymore, and I'm perfectly fine. Blanco has been a strong pitcher this year. No-hitter earlier this season at home for the Astros against the Blue Jays. 94 pitches. Was he going to get 6 outs in, let's say, 15 pitches or less? Probably not. So 94 pitches, you protect him. They need him healthy. They've had all sorts of injuries with the pitching staff. So Blanco, again, a strong performance, 7-2 with the victory. Retired 14 in a row to start. Gave up a 2-out walk in the 5th inning, walked 2 more in that inning before finally getting out of the jam. Yordan Alvarez, RBI single for Houston in the 1st inning. Jose Altuve, 3-run home run in the 2nd to extend the lead. Ryan Presley gave up the first hit of the game to the Tigers in the 8th inning. Josh Hader allowed 2 more hits and a run in the 9th. Again, Astros take 2 out of 3 in that series. Pirates able to rebound from giving up 16 runs to the Rockies on Saturday. Beat Colorado 8-2 at Coors Field on Sunday. Pirates take the opener, take the finale. Jason DeLay, 3-run double. That was the big blow in Pittsburgh's 5-run 6th inning. Rowdy Tellez, 3 hits, 2 RBIs. Jared Triolo had a couple of hits and a pair of runs batted in. Nolan Jones for the Rockies, a 3-hit day. Brian Reynolds with a single in the 7th inning. Reynolds has now hit safely in 14 straight games. A's and Twins raid out Saturday. Father's Day doubleheader at Target Field on Sunday. Twins took the opener 6-2, won the nightcap 8-7, complete the 4-game series sweep over the A's, who have now lost 9 in a row. And the A's now 22 games under 500 and they were 500 team at one point, 17-17, went south from there. Twins 4 home runs in game 1, 3 more in game 2. The Minnesota collecting 26 runs, 49 base hits and winning all 4 games against Oakland. Royce Lewis homered in both games. He's been a home run machine so far since coming off the injured list. Jose Miranda in the 2nd game broke a 7-7 tie with a solo home run in the 8th inning. Again, A's take 2 on Sunday, take all 4, or the Twins take all 4 from the Oakland A's. Nationals pulled off a series sweep at home against the Marlins, won the finale Sunday 3-1 in our nation's capital. Nationals outscoring the Marlins 15-2 and taking all 3. Jacob Young, first big league home run in the win. Lane Thomas also homering, his 7th on the year, and he homered in all 3 games of the series against Miami. Mitchell Parker picked up the win, 5th on the year. Parker gave up just a run on over 6 innings of work. Parker did give up 6 hits, walked no one, and struck out 4. Kyle Finnegan, scoreless 9th inning, the save is 20th on the year. Marlins have dropped 5 in a row, and 11 of their last 13. Nationals have won 8 of 9, and they have 2 sweeps on the season, both against Miami. That's a recap of day number 1 of the Major League Baseball regular season. We've got Sugar's Random Thoughts brought to you by the Yellow Rose of Talbot Bed and Breakfast in Easton, Maryland. Considering a stay on the beautiful Maryland Eastern Shore this summer or fall, consider a stay at the Yellow Rose of Talbot B&B. Tell my sister Tammy, my brother-in-law Kenneth, that I sent you their way. Mookie Betts being out for the Dodgers does not start the week off on a good note. For the Dodgers, for baseball fans, Betts down with the fracture in his left hand. The Orioles might hit 250 home runs this season. I'd like to think that things are going to get better for the A's. That's probably not realistic. The Mariners right now seem to be content with running away with the AL Western Division, and the other teams in the division seem content with allowing that to happen. Again, our recent Lennox on Baseball chats on our YouTube channel available. You can check out our recent interviews with author Steve Ketman and also former big league coach Rich Donnelly as well. Again, they're available on the Lennox on Baseball YouTube channel. That's a recap of day number 81 of the Major League Baseball regular season. Former minor league baseball executive and former Aberdeen Ironbird intern Brian Holland sends us away.
Stop talking during the anthem. Go watch Steve Lennox's new podcast because Steve is the man.